What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys missed last video, look at our masterpiece. Look at our 2004 Silverado 1500. Originally came in insert original maroon paint code name here. If anyone in the comments obviously knows, throw it out there so I can know. But it's now passion purple. A lot of people ask where I get the paint from. It's from the coating store. We should have a delivery tomorrow of paint and powder coat. Powder coating is coming from Prismatic Powders, and more paint from the coating store so we can paint our last two accessories for this truck, which are the hood and our tailgate. I apologize. We also have to tear apart our grill and get that painted as well. So today we're gonna see actually if AutoZone is open. I do need to see if I can find a solution to that vapor line on our fuel tank. Also want to see if they have JB Weld there so I can customize this grill the way I want to. Now that I think about it before I get too far, when I get there and I buy the wrong size or something again, I'm going to remove this from the hose really quick if possible. Let's see what I can do here. It even will come out. Okay, well, it's not coming out, but it does say 9:30 seconds on here. So if we do that correctly, that should probably be like a 1/4 inch barb. 8 times 4 is 24. Not a 1/4, it's an 1/8 inch barb. Because the hose is 9:30 seconds, the inlet is probably, we'll see what we can find. And then you also need a line that's a little more rigid than this, because I know someone said it might compress over time. I don't know. It's a vapor line, so I assume just the vapors are being pushed out of here, but I just don't want it to like suck and then this gets crimped and then we have a problem. You gotta take the bed off. Don't want to deal with that. So guys, we have a decent amount to do today. Nothing super crazy. It's like full of whatever. Nothing super crazy. I'm probably gonna get started. I'm gonna show, well, first of all, I'm gonna show you guys our new lift for our Silverado. Some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, perfect. Some of you guys are gonna be like, oh, upset. So I'm gonna show you guys the lift, and we may get to installing the rear of it today. I also wanna get all the weather stripping put back on the truck, and hopefully we can get our fuel pump taken care of so we are ready to put the bed back on this truck. Because once that fuel pump's all tidied up, there's nothing else that needs to be done underneath the truck, and that might actually be a tomorrow project. But right now, I'm gonna go head over to AutoZone. I don't even know if it's open or not right now, but we're gonna try and see. And by the way it looks, she looks open. So, good thing they were open. So I actually got some heater hose to go from the fuel pump to our fuel tank. I got JB Weld. You'll see what I do with this in another video. What else did I get? I got an assortment of fuel clips, so hopefully one of these works on our thing. I got some grease because not only does this truck need grease, I think our Chevy needs some grease. I got ring clamps, and I got some Chrysler Brilliant Black Pearl duplicolor like paint match. You'll see what I'm gonna do with this in an upcoming video too. It's actually quite neat. We are gonna try and knock as much stuff out in a short time as possible. Itching to get, like, just check things off my list. It's been a long process with this truck, so these things here are all quite small. Airbrushing today, I don't know. It's like a little chilly in here, so I don't want to just like, I don't know about paintwork. I might just take a break from the paintwork today. We'll see. I'm going to show you guys the lift kit real quick here. It's sitting right here. I'm going to show you guys the lift kit. I'm going to tell you why I picked this, and I'm also going to tell you what I'm doing with it. So first of all, just let's get this out of the way. We have a Beltec 3-inch lift kit for this truck. Now, you might be looking at me like, 3-inch lift kit? Why not 6? Well, to be honest, I was at the mall the one day. Yeah, I saw this truck lifted 6 inches, and I was like, that does not look that good lifted like that. The 1500 body, not like the beefy tough like HD 2500 body. 6 inches of lift just looked disproportional with the regular cab and the long bed. But a 3-inch lift will give us clearance for a good set of 33s. I just had an idea on the ride back here though that I might change that whole 33-ish thing up, thinking about if I go that route. I opened this the other day. Here is our lift kit. As you can see, wow, look at all that. It's just so small. It fits in a box this big. Yes, that's the best part about this lift, actually. I mean, it is, like I said, it is a Beltec 3-inch lift. The best part about these torsion bar suspension systems, the torsion key is a huge instrument in just lift for these vehicles. So these torsion keys are going to give us 3 inches lift. I'll break them out in a second. The only downside to using lifting keys is your upper control arm angle. As you can see in here, right now, you guys can see that this ball joint in here isn't at the best angle with these control arms, but that is at full droop. What I found when researching lifts for this truck is a majority of them involved just keys, and that was it. 3-inch lift keys, 3-inch lift keys, 3-inch lift keys. When you go to a 4-inch lift or more, that's when you're gonna get into your torsion bar drops, stuff like that. The price difference was drastic. So that's why I went with this lift here. Let me get this on a flat surface here so I could show you what we're dealing with. Well, here is clearly our leveling keys from Beltec. This is your lift. This is in turn the entire lift for this truck. This one part will lift this truck 3 inches. If you guys are unfamiliar with the torsion bar setup, it goes in there and you kind of tighten the bolt up. And this puts torsion on the bar, raises your front end. Interesting technology, but quite old, and sometimes the torsion bars do get rusted and like stuck in here pretty well. So we're hoping we don't have that problem on this truck. As you can see, these things are black, and I said I'm gonna powder coat some things on the lift. What I honestly plan on doing, sanding it off, and I'm gonna powder coat these keys green. So not that it's something super visible, but if you're ever underneath the truck, you'll be able to see the green keys in the cross member. Honestly, just itching to powder coat something, and two, it's just that little detail on this truck that, one, resembles that kind of like I built it, comes off of the lime green Ram, same color, but it's just that little thing that, you know, even if the next owner, whoever has it next, gets underneath this truck to work on it, do whatever, they're gonna see a green powder coated like key, and they're gonna be like, oh wait, there's like a leveling kit on this. So that's another reason. It's kind of just for like visual representation, there's a leveling kit on it, and plus it's that little touch. While we're here, actually, I'm going to attempt to finish our fuel pump. This, I honestly don't know what to do. Worst comes to worst, if one of those clips don't come and like work, I did get ring clamps, and I may just jam this on there. It is a vapor line, so worst comes to worst, that is what we'll be doing. I'm just gonna make sure real quick that this will fit, and indeed it does. So I need that to that. We will only need about this much tube. So I found these scissors. Hopefully this will work to cut this. That would be wow. Oh, perfect. Down. Oh, guys, we may be onto something. Maybe. Oh boy. Hold on. Hold the phone. Everybody pause. For station identification. No, seriously, look at this. Oh my goodness. Is this gonna work? Oh, it worked. Yes. Oh, yes, baby. So now I do feel super accomplished that we've got both of our vapor lines back on. Honestly, much happier with the heater hose than this. It's like some kind of drain tube from Home Depot. Sidewall on this is like barely thick. You guys can see, but the sidewall on this is like super thick. So feeling better about using this compared to that. Anyway, and yeah, wow, this fuel pump project took a long time to achieve, and it shouldn't have, but it did. Finally found the right clip for that. Finally found a replacement hose for this, and we're cooking. We are cooking. The rear block in here looks rather large. On top, some people ask what this is. Back in the day, this is their helper leaf or some sort. This was their towing package setup. Was an upper leaf spring to help bow or something. I don't know. The lift block in here looks rather large compared to like a factory one. This rear might be a little kicked up already, so that's why I did not opt for the rear blocks in this truck. So like it would actually be like a 3-inch lift. However, I think we've got the bigger rear block already, and we've got a towing package, so our rear end's already a little stiffened up and beefed up, so I feel like our truck's gonna sit nice and pretty and nice and level with just the front 3-inch lift for us. We're gonna bust these shocks out real quick. Not exactly much to it. Oh, well, this battery is probably dead. In fact, it is. That's good. Let me get another one. And we're back. Shocks are a pretty simple thing. I assume most of you have done them before. If not, it's just 2 bolts. They do get stuck with rust, but that's nothing a pry bar won't fix. Or just this one is not happy. We're playing. I just got hit with that. So do you guys, apparently. 16 years, guys. Wow. Unreal. This is the easy part, putting them back on, obviously. No better satisfaction do I get than putting new parts on an old truck. Cleaning up, like just as I said, even new shocks. That just looks so good, so clean, and you know that these had their day. They're actually not in the worst shape, but physically and whatever, you just know that after 16 years, it's time for an upgrade. So that looks super, super good, super clean in here. We're gonna give this truck an awesome ride, so I'm hoping I can find a matching pair for the front of this truck. But other than that, it's gonna be rinse and repeat on the other side. Alright, so now we got everything underneath the bed that we need to do really complete. What I'm going to do real quick is tackle these mirror caps on the other side. It's actually quite the simple install. These honestly, all they do is slide right on. So, and they'll kind of snap right in where they need to go. Boom. And here is our bottom one tucked in as well. Both mirrors are done. You may obviously see them in the light here. Oh, shining. Those are just sharp. I'm going to attempt to slap all of our weather stripping back in real quick here. And, well, I guess the best I can. Because you see we got a lot of it in here. Just like that side number 2 number dos, numero dos, is done. We are done here with our weather stripping. This just, it's slowly coming together. Interior looking a little better. We still got plastics and some these two sets of weather stripping in there, but other than that, everything else is kind of put back together. Other than that, y'all, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Like I said, it wasn't crazy, wasn't like super like involved, but you gotta do the nitty gritty sometimes, just button things up. I do need to get some headliner glue. I was gonna do the whole headliner, but it's not sagging, just the one corner is falling off. So I'm going to get some headliner adhesive sometime somewhere and fix that. It's been a crazy ride here, but knowing and seeing that you know, we've gone through so much with this truck to get it where it is, honestly crazy. I honestly forgot I've done the rocker panels and the cab corner, and I've done new fenders and the bed. I've honestly forgotten all the time and work I've put into this thing. And me looking at it now, I'm like, wow, it looks darn good, and it's definitely come a long way. But you know, sometimes you just lose track of where you've been with this thing. Just absolutely nuts. So if you guys enjoyed today's video or enjoying this build, shoot this video a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. Our 2004 Silverado 1500 is coming together. Super nice. Just really nice. And get one last look at the way she looks now, because tomorrow she's gonna be looking like a truck again after multiple months. She's gonna be looking like a truck again, and I'm super excited about that. I will see you guys in the next video.